Okay, good afternoon, Agun Erev Shabbos, Parshas Zachar. I'm very grateful that you're joining us today. I just landed from London, from a wedding in London, and I'm very excited to share with you some choice Divrei Torah for this week's Parsha and for Purim and for Shabbos Zachar. So we have a lot to do, and there's not a lot of time. Let's begin with Pesacheinu Megadim, connecting the beginning and the end of the Parsha. This week, as you see, it's more of a ksav yad. Hopefully it's a good one because it was written Mamish Bein Shamayim La'aretz. It was written on the plane. So here we go. The parsha begins Viata Tetzaveh Bnei Yisrael V'yikchu Elecha Shemen Zayis Zach Kasis Lama'ar Lahalis Ner Tamed. The parsha begins with the halakha of the menorah and it ends with the ketores. V'hikter olav Aaron ketores samim ba'boker ba'boker. But what's interesting is, even though you may ask, what's the connection between the menorah and the ketores? The zman of the ketores is linked to the menorah, because the pasuk at the end of the parsha that talks about the ketores says, "When do you bring the ketores? Beheitiva yes haneros yaktirena uv halos aranas haneros berabam yaktirena." You bring the ketores when Aaron cleans the menorah in the morning and when he kindles the menorah in the evening. So there's a very important link between the menorah and the ketores, because the zman of the ketores is linked to the menorah, the hatava in the morning and the hadlaka in the evening. My friend Rav Daniel Weinstein sent to me from Rav Shamshin Rafal Hirsch that Rav Hirsch says it is not for naught that the parsha begins, the parsha of the sanctification of the kohanim, with the avodah of the neiros, and it ends with the avodah of the haktaras Hanichayach. As we know, the parsha ends with the ketores. But there's an aspect of the ketores that Rav Hirsch is emphasizing, namely, when it comes to the ketores, it says the cleaning of the mizbeach hapnimi, which is the preparation for the ketores as well. And Rav Hirsch develops an idea that in Judaism, it's not sufficient just to have these lofty spiritual pursuits, but action, even it getting, so to speak, down and dirty by cleaning the ketores, is also a equally, if not more important. So even though somebody may say, I'm a big philosopher and I'm mistabek to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that is reflected by the lighting of the menorah, but beyond that, it may be even more important, is the cleaning of the Mizbeach. And Rav Hirsch brings that the cleaning of the Mizbeach was actually took precedence over the Hatavas Haneros. According to the Chachamim, the Ketores in the morning was in middle of cleaning the Neros. You were mafsik in the Ketores between the cleaning the first five and then the last two. And the Ben Horabayim, it actually came before lighting the menorah. Okay, here is another interesting idea that occurred to me b'siyata d'shmaya. We know that the menorah in general represented the 50th shar of Bina. Like the Vilna Gaon teaches us in Adaras Eliyahu, that why was Moshe Rabbeinu niskasha b'menorah? Because the menorah, and Hashem had to show Moshe Rabbeinu menorah of fire, the 7 branches of the menorah, the 11 knobs, the 9 flowers, the 22 goblets, a total of 49, represent the 49 Shari Bina. They were all given to Moshe except for one. But because Moshe Rabbeinu didn't have the 50th, he didn't understand the meaning of the menorah itself. So the menorah itself and lighting the menorah brings out the Shar Nun, brings out the Shar Nun. And indeed, the Parsha ends, V'chiper Aharon al karnoisav achas bashana midam chatas hakipurim. We know that Yom Kippur is also reflective of the secret of Yovel, the 50th Shar. The 50th Shar. So the parsha begins with the menorah, which reflects the Shar Nun, and ends with the Avodas Yom HaKippurim, which also reflects the Shar Nun. Now, here's one last idea. The parsha begins, V'ata Tetzaveh, you should command. Who's the you? Moshe. So say Moshe. No, this is the parsha where Moshe's name is absent. But if you were to ask, Where is his name conspicuously absent? It's absent in the very first pasuk, because instead of saying Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe Lemar, it says, "And you Tetzaveh." What do you mean? And you say his name. So the name is, so to speak, removed from the first pasuk. Why? So the Baal HaTurim says that since this parsha talks about the rituals of Kohanim, and really Moshe should have been the Kohen, but because he refused to accede to Hashem's request, Hashem sent Aaron instead. Therefore, the parsha ends. Therefore, the parsha ends. V'chiper Aaron al karnoisav achas bashana. The special avodah was given to Aaron. In other words, the parsha begins with the conspicuous removal of Moshe's name. What's the reason for that? Because the avodah was given to Aaron, and indeed, the last pasuk is highlighting and focusing on the special avodah that Aaron has, and that's exactly why Moshe Rabbeinu's name is missing from the first pasuk. Okay, that's Pesacheinu Megadim. That's the first offering for today.